you can make your own pizza at home using a pizza kit that I picked up from my local BJ's Wholesale. You can find it at any BJ's near you. Okay, so for the first step, what you're gonna need to do is you wanna grab yourself one of your thin crust pizza slices and your pizza pan, preferably the one with the holes. And we're going to lay it down flat and flip it on both sides every 2 minutes to make sure it's not burnt, but crispy on the outside and the bottom layer. The goal here is to prevent the sauce from seeping through into the actual pizza itself and making it soggy before it's ready to be served. So what you're gonna do is you wanna set your oven to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit on convention oven mode so that you can be able to get the best optimal result. We're gonna pop it in, I'll see you guys in a moment. So here's a little side tip that I recommend for you, especially if your pizza crust is a little bit on the drier side. Grab yourself a little bit of cooking oil, or like specifically for us, we're using canola oil. Use any type that you prefer. I recommend an oil spray, and spray one side only of your pizza crust and cook in the oven for about 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes on one side, and then take it off, flip it, and cook it the remaining side without the oil spray for the remaining 2 minutes. So about 4 minutes total to cook this pizza crust. Okay, so now our pizza crust has been done toasting. Now we're ready to assemble the pizza. I grabbed myself some garlic vodka. This is really good. I picked it up from my local Aldi's, and we're gonna go ahead and just put some vodka sauce all over this pizza. You don't wanna go too much, but you don't wanna go too under. You want the flavor to really be pronounced on this slice of pizza. This is gonna include prosciutto, mozzarella, you name it. And just for anybody who's buying a specific pizza sauce, this is not vegan, this is not vegetarian, it does have meat in it. So if you like meat, this is perfect. If you don't like meat, I would recommend get a vegan version. That looks good. I think that's enough sauce. I think I overdid the sauce, but that's okay. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and grab some of your thinly sliced prosciutto or whatever version of prosciutto you got. We're now going to lay it down. I'm not going to try to cut it. I'm going to cut it right through it with the pizza cutter, so there's no need to go fancy here. We are now going to grab some of our freshly cut herbs. We're going to put on some of our oregano, basil, thyme, and you name it. You can add on more if you prefer. You don't have to follow this recipe to 9. Just do as whatever you prefer. So some of these do actually have flowers. Flowers are good for you even when they're on the actual plant itself. It just provides additional nutrients. So don't throw those away or don't discard them. There's a lot of oregano, so we're gonna lean off on the oregano. We're gonna put some of our thyme in here. Kind of see how beautiful the little flowers are. Now they normally say sometimes when you use the one with the flowers, they're a little bit bitter. For me, in my case, I don't really see that. I just see that as an enhancement of flavor. If you're scared to use things that grows flowers, then I hate to tell you, but a lot of things in the modern society does grow flowers. So flower just adds additional flavor, so does the actual plant. Just because the plant has flowers that it's produced in, doesn't mean the plant doesn't flavor. So what you're going to do is you're not going to use pink Himalayan salt. I repeat, do not use pink Himalayan salt. You already have enough of the savory and the saltiness from the prosciutto, so do not use salt. You are, however, going to use some garlic herb, whatever your preference is. You can use whatever seasoning you have at your disposal. We're going to give this a light sprinkle. We're going to avoid black pepper. Black pepper is not recommended for this recipe. It's going to mess up with the taste of the prosciutto. However, you are going to use parsley, so that's what we're going to be using right now. And then lastly, we're going to final it off with some granulated garlic seasoning. And for the last and final step, we got ourselves some mozzarella and cheese with a little bit of provolone. We're just gonna give it a light sprinkle on top. You're going to cook this pizza at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Check on it at the 5-minute mark to know whether or not you need to add more time or less. That looks like enough cheese. We are now ready to pop this into the oven. I will see you guys in 10 minutes. This pizza's turned out amazing. You can really smell the aroma of the penne alla vodka sauce, the herb, complemented by the savory of the prosciutto. It smelled amazing. And so I'm really proud of this. Let's go ahead, let's give it a taste test and see if we recommend it. And more specifically, do we recommend BJ's Pizza Kit? I am so excited to see how this pizza turned out. It is something I've been wanting to make for quite a while. So let's go ahead, let's give this a taste. And do I recommend it? Do I recommend you make this at home? This is really good. I don't like the cheese. You do have fresh mozzarella laying around. Use that over the shredded cheese. It would enhance the flavor. Will balance out some of the savoriness from the prosciutto itself. So really good overall. I'm really proud of it. I think it tastes really good. It really complements the penne alla vodka really well. In order to make this recipe, here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need to grab yourself a thin crust pizza kit from your local BJ's. It includes pasta sauce, but specifically for this recipe, you don't need it because we are gonna be using our garlic vodka sauce. So this is the brand that I'm using today. Some parsley, granulated garlic. You might need some shredded mozzarella cheese and some fresh herbs from the garden. The one that I'm using in today's video is going to be basil, oregano, and thyme, freshly cut from the garden. So for a very special ingredient, you're also going to need some prosciutto. I got this from my local seafood. You can go ahead and pick it up from any grocery store or deli.